Sweetberry World. Welcome to whatever it is that this is. I'm definitely worn out. I'm definitely worn out today. This YouTube stuff seems pretty challenging. There's not a whole lot of payoff. But, I'll keep making videos. And it's definitely challenging though. So we're up to like 591 watch hours or something like that. Still a good distance away from 4,000. How many more do I need? 3,400? No. Yeah, 3,409 more watch hours. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's literally impossible. It's literally impossible. It feels just crazy impossible. I'm not sure there's one thing in life that I'm doing well at all. Sometimes I feel like it would be really nice to just know I'm doing really well at something. I don't know if this is just exclusively like my problem. I don't know if it's normal for other people to be like, yeah, I'm really good at something. I just don't feel like... I feel like I'm like good at not giving up, even though like things are hard. Like things are really hard. I'm obviously still live streaming on YouTube. But I mean, better judgment would be like I would have gave up on YouTube like a year ago. It's just hard. It's hard to make videos and like just do the YouTube thing. I mean, would it be different if I like figured out a way to make money with YouTube? Sure. That would be the proof that it's valuable for the energy I put into it. But realistically, unless a miracle happens, I don't see the path to making videos into something like life-sustaining. I do not currently see a path. And I'm not really getting better at making videos. I feel like any video that I could make is a video I've already made. I don't think I could edit better. I don't think I could deliver it better. I don't think I could have more charisma. Like, I'm not sure how to get the other 3,400 watch hours. at all. It's like pretty challenging to make a 20-minute edited video. That's what I'm finding. Like, I don't do interesting things that I can actually videotape without being criticized. Because I'm a dad. I have children. If my children are in a video, I get criticized for it. And I don't get a lot of positive feedback. I know there's other people with families and their kids are in videos and stuff. And they have 1 million subs and they're doing really well. But I haven't found that audience that really, cares about whatever I'm doing. I mean, I know there's a couple of cool people out there. There's a couple. Whoever's commenting is probably pretty cool. Oh, I don't want to put you guys down. The few of you that do comment regularly. But it is a challenge to stay positive when life is challenging. But I guess step number 1 is just admitting that life is hard. And then once you do that, you put it out there. Yeah, it's hard. But now there's nowhere to go. So I either give up or I keep fighting, right? I keep trying. I'm not going to give up. Like, what's the point? Giving up makes it even worse, I think. So, there you go. I'm forced to proceed. Oh boy, glad I established that. So anyway, yeah, it was a hard day. Not because anything really hard happened. It's just like, I just had a hard day. And saying it out loud like that makes me feel kind of silly. Because it's like, there's other people having harder days. So, there you go. See, I'm like an empathetic person. And I care about other people. So, like, I'm having my hard day, but then I start to think about how my day really wasn't that hard. Like, I mean, there's a hurricane slamming Georgia and Florida and all that. And then a bunch of people are getting flooded out, losing family members and stuff. Like, that's a hard day. My hard day was what? I can't find a job. I can't monetize my YouTube channel. Big deal. I'm still relatively healthy. I have a family. I have a future. I have hope. So I don't know. Now I feel silly for being sad about my hard day, quote unquote. Maybe that's what you got to do from time to time, though. You got to have your hard day and be depressed, and then when you start thinking about it, it's like, okay, maybe I'm just being silly. Maybe I got a lot going on. None of that made sense. Probably shouldn't live stream any of my internal thoughts, but yeah. I heard to be successful on YouTube, you gotta be a straight shooter and you gotta share your emotions. So there you go. There's my emotions for the day. It was a rough day, but I feel kind of silly now. Because it's like, it wasn't that rough, was it? No. I have a lot to be thankful for. So, there you go. Now I just to finish the day strongly. I I just gotta finish the day strong. When you have children and you got toddlers and they're whiny all day, that's hard, man. There's something about having your own child, and if they're whining all day, like, just the act of your child whining, like, it makes you want to fix it. But if you can't fix it, it's like, it's a little stressful. So I think that's where my rough day came into play. I didn't feel like I accomplished anything personally, or for my family, or for like my goals of, I didn't do anything on YouTube today except this live stream right here. And then Zoe was just having a rough day. Like, she's been going to 4K Monday through Thursday, but Fridays are her off day. And she was just struggling a little bit emotionally for some reason. Just a little whiny. I don't know. Maybe she's sick or something. I'm not sure. Maybe she didn't get enough sleep. I don't know. But anyway, it was just kind of like a rough day. And I was feeling down. It feels like I got a big old mountain to climb of projects around the house, and I feel slightly unfulfilled as like the breadwinner, which I am not. I am not the breadwinner of my family. I've been Mr. Mom for like the last 4 years, and with Zoe being in preschool, I have 20 hours a week where I can like try to figure something out. I've applied to some jobs and I've been rejected in the last month. All of that kind of plays into me feeling a little bit sad right now. I have a lot of empathy for like stay-at-home moms. It is not like sitting around eating bonbons watching Oprah. Like, it's a lot of work just to be in a household with a small child. Like, it's kind of hard on your mental health. A little bit. Especially if you're just in a house all day with a screaming toddler. I mean, it's beautiful, you know, it's great to be able to raise your child and make sure they're safe and everything, but it's like there's this big transition period when they start to go to school and stuff. I mean, it's hard. Like, it's just a challenging time in my brain. But I'm sure everything's okay, and I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'm sure I will find YouTube success someday. It might take another 5 or 10 years, but I'm sure someday I'll be like making good videos. I'll probably make like $5 in ad revenue from Google someday per video, and it'll all be worth it. But, you know, anyway, dude, good times. Good times. Hey, I got people in the chat that I can't even talk to because I'm focused on driving. What I'm doing, heading back home so that I can, I don't know, do projects, unfinished projects, so many unfinished projects. I just got done dropping my daughter off at work, my adopted daughter, because, you know, there's so many kids in the foster care system in the United States. You gotta adopt some kids. Nobody else is gonna do it. Somebody's gotta do it. It's hard work. But There's a lot of kids that need people in their lives. So anyway, I dropped my 17-year-old adopted daughter off. I am not old enough to be her parent, but you know, I'm brave enough. So I got her to work safely. Now I have this time to process my thoughts and feelings on my day, which makes me feel ridiculous because obviously people have worse things happening. I definitely empathize with all that. But now I'm pulling up to my farm that's just a weed fest. Holy cow. My potatoes, man. My potatoes are so tiny. They did not grow this year. Tried to do the no-dig potatoes by just plopping them on the ground and sprinkling hay on them. They're so small. And there's so many weeds. We got 5 likes. All right. I'm feeling a bit peckish. Says, can I eat them? What's going on? Held for review. What's up, Terry Berry? My name's not Terry, but I should just call myself Terry. Today I'm depressed and I need to take some ashwagandha, but don't mind that. I'm joking a little bit. All right, let's go harvest some potatoes. My pathetic potatoes. Look at this. Look at this tall grass right here. Guess what I planted here? Strawberries. Do you see strawberries or do you see really tall grass? I see really tall grass. What a mess. Guess what I have over here? Blueberry bushes. I have no idea where they're at. But you know what's pretty? Wildflowers. Look at all of these white flowers. So pretty. Sometimes the weeds turn into flowers. And I like that. Flowers make me happy. There's a ridiculous amount of flowers. Look at this. Bumblebees have healing powers. Where to go? Whoa. He's on the move. Let's see if I can... Oh, there's another bee. There's a couple of bees. Can I capture one? No, I can't. They're so fast. Oh, here we go. That's a bee. Look at that. Wait. Oh, here we go. Stay there. Don't move. Okay, you moved. Can I follow you around? No? Hey, just stay in one spot. You don't have to go so fast. Come on, broski. All right. Well, you get the picture. There's bees. Whew. What would make me feel less overwhelmed having less projects? The barn has termites. That thing's gonna fall over someday. The only way that barn doesn't fall down is if somehow I can Mr. Beast this channel. That's the literal only way. I do not... Fixing that barn, don't feel bad for me. I'm just cutting it real here. This is me cutting loose and keeping it real. To fix this barn, it would probably take $50,000. I'm not asking for donations. I'm just saying this barn will collapse in the next 5 to 10 years unless I can fix it. That's a problem. That's an issue. The chimney on my house, right there. It has a cement cap on the very top. It is crumbling. I need to fix it. I haven't found time this year. Winter's coming. Where's the garage? Where's the garage? Nope, wrong direction. Where's the garage? There it is, right where the sun is shining. There's a cupola. It's like rotting away. Water was leaking through the cupola. That's a problem. I did wrap it in like plastic though, so I think it's okay until next year. Other problem. I tried to turn this run-in horse shed into a greenhouse thing. I had it completely enclosed at the end of last year, but what happened, the storm came, knocked all the panels off, and now it's open again. So I need to fix that. There's not enough time or energy to do that. What else is happening? I need to harvest my potatoes. So let's walk over to where the potatoes were, and I will show you how massive my potatoes are. You will be impressed if I don't step on my potatoes. It's really hard to find the potatoes because it's just a weed bed. I mean, look at this. All this tall grass is like weeds, but there's potatoes somewhere underneath. So I'm gonna move some hay around. I'm probably crushing potatoes. Here, let's move the hay and see if we can find the potato. Holy cow. Oh, found a potato. Here we go. Oy. All right, this is probably my best potato. They are not very large. Pretty much the only way these potatoes are going to be worth anything is if I save them for seed potato. And I don't think I have too many of these, but I could be wrong. But this location, this is my 4th year growing potatoes, and I think I picked the wrong location this year. My potato harvest doubled every single year since 2021 when I bought my first original batch of potatoes. But this year, I think it's going to decrease by like 1,000%. Unfortunately. So I'm not sure I'm gonna have anything to bring to the farmer's market when it comes to potatoes. I mean, they're kind of cute, but there's not a lot of them. Let's see. There we go. There's a couple. Some of these might have like sun scald or whatever. I don't know what I'm saying, but oh, hey, wait a minute. Hey, there's some potatoes. There could be a few hiding in here. There we go. They're kind of small. Look at all these little baby potatoes. Pretty impressive, huh? Ooh. For no dig potatoes, I think I'm gonna have to dig through the weeds. This is a massive area. It's just a lot of work. I tried to sprinkle in some squash seeds to see how the squash would do. I don't think I have any squash. There's like these plants are so small, there's no squash on them. I don't think there was a lot of nutrients. Oh, there's a little squash. There was not a lot of nutrients over here. So I'm gonna need to buy some like compost and totally enhance this area if I want it to be a garden. I was thinking I was gonna plant my potatoes here in this spot, And then next year, I was going to plant strawberries here. That was my original idea. But I'm realizing that nothing is really going to grow over here. So yeah. Holy cow. I really should get my lawnmower in here and cut this stuff down. Oh, zucchini. Okay, I didn't know that. I do have. There's a zucchini plant. That is a surprise. Look at that. There you go. Miracles happen. I didn't think I had any zucchini this year. So this was a massive surprise. There we go. Maybe I'm being too hard on myself. This isn't really farmer marketable because it's got like some scratches on it and indents and stuff. It's not the prettiest, but I'm happy. I'll hope. Holy cow. I'm just looking around to see if there's potatoes. The sun's in my eyes, so I'm trying not to blind at the same time. A bit peckish. Look at the time. Look at the time you're on here. You could fix the house. Yeah. True. I could, couldn't I? Make it sense. Try doing that with a 4-year-old. Just try. Try to give your 4-year-old energy and attention, and then climb up onto your roof and patch your chimney up. With your 4-year-old. Try to do that. Yeah. Try to fix a barn with your 4-year-old tailing you all day. Broski. You caught me. Got a ridiculous amount of time on my hands. Holy cow. Yeah. Oh boy, love to argue that. Love to. You could be right. How about that? And there's no argument. Could be right, bro. I found a zucchini. That is good. No. What you don't understand is that the YouTube thing is part of the master plan. And you gotta feed the YouTube. You gotta feed it zucchini. No, YouTube's all part of the plan, buddy. So I feel like doing YouTube is I don't think it hurts. I don't think it slows me down. And if you tally up the amount of time of all my videos over the last 3 or 4 years, and then you calculated the actual time, like 24 hours every single day, calculated all that, I'm probably doing YouTube like 2% of all my time. I mean, during this live stream, I drove my daughter to work, which is something that I would have done anyway. I counseled myself, so I saved a ton of money over talking to somebody else about my problems. Saved money there. I thought about all the projects I need to do to keep it fresh in my mind. I harvested a zucchini, which is important. I didn't know that zucchini was out there. And now I'm gonna get some nice R&R on my little electric scooty mobile, because you can't do all the projects if you're not energized alive. Sometimes you gotta. All right. I mean, it can't be all work and no play. So, as long as I don't fall off this thing, it's pretty fast. I'm also looking for like animals and interesting. Let's see if I find anything. Every once in a while, I see. Hey, oh my gosh! Hold on, is that a flower? Holy cow! I think. Whoa! Holy cow! There's some crazy flowers over there. I'm gonna go take a look. That is worth. I mean, I might get ticks, but dude, like, there's purples up there. There's some crazy flowers. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna make my way through the thick weeds, grass. I'm gonna go see what kind of flowers are at the top of this hill. All right. But you know, point taken. I do have time to do stuff. Holy cow. If I was going to the farmer's market, I might take some of these for cut flowers. That's incredible. What is that? There's some crazy flowers over here. Holy cow. Take a look, guys. Oh, asters? Holy cow. Yes. That is beautiful. That makes me happy right there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look how happy that bumblebee is. This is awesome. Wow. Simply incredible. There's lots of other flowers over here. Look at that. Tons of these things. Really pretty. Okay. I'm going to just look around a little bit. I planted some raspberries over here. I don't know if they're still alive. Holy cow. What am I looking at? Just looking at flowers. What is that? Wow. There's like echinacea or something. I think that's echinacea. Ooh, there's freaking wasps. I don't want to get stung by one of those. Easily. Holy cow. I could easily get stung by a wasp. I'm a scoot. I'm keeping my eyes open for... I planted some... What did I plant? I planted... What did I plant? Raspberries. Yeah, okay. I planted raspberries somewhere around here, but I'm not seeing tons of raspberry plants. Oh, maybe right here. Or is that a blackberry? I don't know if that's something I planted. Holy cow. I am in the weeds, trying to become one with nature. I think this is where deer rest. Holy cow. Trying to see if any raspberry plants. I think this might be a raspberry plant that I planted. Maybe. Oh yeah. I think there's some raspberries that I planted. That one I did. Okay. I don't think every raspberry plant I planted survived, but I think there's a few. Huh. Butterfly? I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of spacing out. Let's see what kind of plants I can find. All right. Well, super cool. All right. I must have planted like $500 worth of plants up on this hill. I'm not sure any of them survived, but what are you gonna do? Can't change that. I would come up here and mow this field down, but there's so many bees scattered about that it would be not a good idea. But I would like to clean this field up. There's a lot of like thorny plants that are like weeds. I think the only thing that would be valuable is like maybe sheep. I could put them over here and then they can eat all this grass. And then give me some wool. Plenty of grass. More than I can eat, that's for sure. Oh boy. Super awesome. That was fun. It's barely 6:30. Look. All my land is basically, that's wild. We're still getting about, well, we're in the valley. We're probably getting 10 hours of sunlight still, but I don't know if anything's gonna grow anymore. I would love to get some trees out there. want to create a Garden of Eden that's like, it's got some nice like trees and bushes for like a fence. That costs a lot of money. And I can grow things from seed, but I mean, I have so much grass, it would be nearly impossible to grow bushes from seed. They would get choked out pretty quickly. I attempted to plant some lilac bushes around my boundary, but I have so much boundary. I have like a ridiculous amount of boundary. My property split down the middle by a road. Then it's split again by a river. Then it's split or it's cut off by another road. So it's not like a square where you could probably make a nice natural fence out of bushes. It's like a ridiculous amount of triangles. But maybe someday, if I don't give up, my artistic vision could become a reality. Maybe. We'll see. What's really cool is I got enough of a hill here. I'm not even on the accelerator, and I'm going probably 10 miles an hour. Let me try that again. Because that's like the first time that I've coasted. I could probably do like a boxcar derby. Could you? Did I just coast the course? Somewhere around the top. This is a good starting point. All right, now I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna turn the machine off. You can see there's no power. There's power. Now there's no power. Power, no power. Okay, so there's no power, and I'm just gonna push off gently. Here's the push off right here. Okay. And it's rolling. It's not rolling very fast. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. You can see we're doing pretty good. Oh yeah. Yeah, you could definitely have a boxcar derby. Just build a little boxcar and have races. That'd be cool. The annual boxcar derby. And it's not that fast. Is it? There's no way to gauge how fast I'm going right now. I mean, if you gave yourself an incredible push, maybe. I'm kind of dying right about here, which makes sense because it's going back uphill again. Okay, let's see if I can, there we go. Now I got my engine on. And we made it. Home sweet home. Well, that was fun. Now my socks are completely covered in weed seeds. So somebody thinks that, look at the time you're on here, you could have fixed the house. He does have a point. There is something to be said about being overwhelmed. And then, little does he know that once you start a project, it's way more complicated. Like it shouldn't take that long. Like I replaced a light today. It took me 45 minutes. Because you're in the house, you're on the second story, but the part you need's in the garage. But the garage isn't organized because you got 5 kids that are throwing everything everywhere and looking for things all the time. And then here's the kicker. To fix that chimney, it's a solid 25 feet up. Doesn't look like it because I'm 30 feet away, but that's 20 feet up there. And it's hard to fix because you literally need to make like you need to make the cement stick out over the bricks. So you need to make some kind of a Michelle Martin. I need help. And then you got beans. And all he ever does is harass me. And I try to pet him, but he attacks me. Look at this. Look at this. Look at him. Look at him attack me right there. See what I mean? Look, he's trying to eat me. Did you see that? Come on. You wild cat. Look at that. He's trying to get me. He's trying to rip me apart, limb from limb. It's hard. It's rough. But I digress. Should I show you the basement? Where there's 600 years of mold and mildew? Let's do it. Let's go. Don't need sunglasses in here. Probably gonna lose reception. Brace yourself. Okay, here's what I was doing today. You see all that? That's drywall that I've been cutting away from the walls because we got flooded in early July. And I want to make sure that there's no mold down here. So you can see I'm just cutting away this drywall because I don't want to cut the entire wall out. That would take too much effort. But when I'm slowly cutting it, it takes a lot of time and effort. Then I got my saw here and I got this thicker wall, what do you call this? Trim? Like, what is this called? Baseboard? I got this thicker baseboard that is gonna hide the fact that I've trimmed out the bottom of the wall. And this special baseboard is basically waterproof. It's made out of like rice hulls and PVC, which will probably kill me. But we're gonna put the baseboard on here again. An overwhelming process. Endless array of projects. And to top it all off, we have a lot of kids. And it's just hard. It's hard to find balance sometimes. What I'd love to do right now, hop in my car and go for a hike to some waterfall somewhere. And that'd be fun. Sometimes farms have a lot of work. A lot of people doing content about their homestead and their farm online. They just show you the good stuff so they can market themselves as the guru. I do not do that. I just show the endless litany of unfinished projects. A lot of people just want to see the glory, you know, the cow milking and whatever else people on farms do, and the big machinery. But here at Sweetberry Farm, we refuse to sell out and only show people the magical moments. That, I feel like that's morally wrong to do. So don't let Justin Rhodes fool you, even though he's incredible. Highly recommend you subscribe to his channel. He makes it look easy. It also helps if you live in a very populous area, like, and you have access to like your family, and you have good friends, and you can collaborate with other YouTubers, and you do a massive road trip to tour like 150 of America's greatest farms. Like, all that stuff's really helpful. I've not done any of that, so I'm not complaining. I'm just suggesting that having a house and having land and having a farm is a little more challenging than people let on when they're making their videos. I cut myself. Look at that. Right there. These are the hands of a working guy. Might sound like I'm just complaining and I don't do any work, but I do. I mean, look at this. Look at the dirty hands. Oh, here we go. Do you have Venom all in? We don't want to see Wait, we don't want to see magical moments in the room. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you want to see a tomato that I didn't plant? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at these tomatoes. Just nature approved. I'm not sure it's healthy to eat tomatoes, but tastes okay. I gotta get the chicken eggs from the coop. I'm gonna plant that for next year. It can grow. I gotta spit out the seeds. There you go. Hey, we got pumpkins. Take a look at this. Right there. That's a pumpkin. We got another pumpkin there. Look at this. We got some organic, certified organic hay bales right here. And then we got lightsabers. Look at this. I don't know how to recycle these. I don't think they work. Those are fluorescent tubes. Here we go. Here we go. Now entering the coop. Hey, can I come in? Holy cow, you are massive. Can I come in? Do you mind? Can I come in? You're kind of scary. You're pretty darn big. I don't like how big you are. That's ridiculous. Okay, I don't see any eggs. You guys telling me there's no eggs? Okay, no eggs, huh? You don't have any eggs for me. There you go. Okay, fellas. I gotta go. I gotta scoop. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right, no eggs. Well, the sun is set and it's 6:45. How is that possible? That's like winter is on its way, kind of. Holy cow. Hold on. I gotta go check the apple trees I just planted. I am barely seeing. You tell me the deer ate them? Huh? Gotta take a look at this. I think the deer got in there. Gosh darn it. Why is the fence all jacked up? What the heck? Not cool. Huh. Let me guess, a rabbit? Am I being stalked by a rabbit? Probably. Was that a deer? Okay. If somebody's honking at a deer, or they're watching my live stream while they're driving and they're like, oh, let me say hi. Okay, apparently deer can jump over 4-foot tall chicken fence. That's what I'm learning. And they can definitely jack it up and get tangled in it. Do. There we go. I'm just taking a gander at this tree. I don't know if it's alive or dead. I might have to plant it somewhere else. I feel like it's dead. Okay. Gotta get this untangled. There we go. Boom. Two more sections. There we go. I probably should replant that. Like all the leaves are off of it. That's wild. Okay. There we go. All right. Deer fence now back up. I feel large and in charge. Now I'm going to look at and see how they're doing. There's a line of bushes. Okay. Over that way. So I'm on the outer edge. There's something there. I think I lost a couple of blueberry bushes this year. Just a couple. What I need to do is pick up these and then run my tractor through here and cut. That's what I need to do. I need to cut my rows. I could literally do that in about 2 seconds or longer. Should I? Yeah, I think I should. Can I warm up my tractor? No, it's gonna take too long. I gotta do something for these blueberry bushes, otherwise they will never survive. Holy cow. Well, that is twisted. Holy cow. Well, it's the end of the growing season, that's for sure. Holy cow. That Trees growing crooked. Lavender. Beans. How's it going? Oh yeah. Do 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 do. Is that going to stay? No. How about over here? No. How about behind me? No. How about right here? Perfect. Till it falls over. Let's see what I got going on. Do 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 do. Refresh. What I really want to know is what's going on with the weather. Guess I gotta go to the Weather Channel, the hurricane experts. Don't allow Tropical Storm Helene inland tracking producing catastrophic flooding and damaging winds. Helene made category as a category 4 last night. 140-mile-an-hour winds. Wow. It's 105 miles northeast of Atlanta. Wow. Several warnings. High-end flash flood emergencies in western North Carolina. Serious flood impacts. Record flood crests on multiple rivers. Fletcher. That's where Justin Rhodes lives. Broad River in Fletcher. Wow. Rainfall totals have topped a foot. Holy cow, 30 inches in North Carolina? Holy cow. That makes me want to watch a Justin Rhodes video. I hope he's doing okay. Speaking of, I'm going to go over to YouTube and see. Holy cow. How do I get to YouTube? YouTube. I gotta type it in. YouTube. Ooh, almost lost my phone. Okay. Justin Rhodes. Here we go. Winter Garden posted a video 1 day ago. Huh. He just moved into his dream home 2 weeks ago. He's gonna have a crazy video about the rain. I'm pretty sure. I hope he built well. Holy cow. All right. Flipping the garden. That's what I need to do. Winter Garden Pro started now. Yeah, I probably should watch that.
Sales teams have it tough. The pressure to hit their numbers keeps rising. The last thing they need to worry about, she knows.
With those eyes, you know. Dogs are a gamble. 1 in 3 are good ones. Winnie's one of those good ones, except she eats the cat's food.
They're like, what's going on? You know what's going on? The dog ain't gonna get your food today, because I cleaned up.
What happened? I cleaned the shop. How do I get kids to clean the shop?
How to get you to clean up the shop?
It's not messy.
It's not messy.
It's not that bad.
What do you guys think? Is it messy?
It's
How's your,
better than my shop.
furniture coming?
I'm about to sneeze it.
Nice.
Donuts and you pick up in there today?
Day 3, doing chores with Josiah. Do you like doing cat chores with me?
Yeah.
You sure? You like this arrangement then?
Yeah.
Okay. Happy day. Welcome to another day in the life of the rooted life. We are growing what we eat and eating what we grow. Yesterday, we harvested all these acorn squash. That's what I should be kissing. We got up all the old plants and weeds, turn those into bacon and sausage. Boom! And today's project, should we get to it? I think we'll get to it. I'll show you how we convert a bed, get it ready, rest it for a gem and spring garden bed.
Outside, take me to the four-wheeler, Papa.
Okay.
Not the four-wheeler if you wouldn't get out. See how it works.
I want to see how you rest
Why?
it.
I'm taking turns with them. They're not having the root cellar. Right? One more row. We did find a cool praying mantis. Whoa. I don't know.
It's mean.
Wow. It is illegal to kill those in North Carolina. Is that? Oh, it does have a stinger. See it come out?
Right there. Whoa, Papa. I heard if you get bit by these, you gotta go to the hospital.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I don't think
I
so.
think you're right.
I heard some guy died.
You want to silage it first?
It's not the worst idea in the world. We're running out of growing weather. Thank you, dry. Spray cover this for a couple of weeks then plant. You could also silage tarp it, which we're gonna do, and then just leave the silage tarp. Good row there, Andy. You gotten good at the 6th one. This soil's wet, so we're not gonna wet it down. Could plant seed, but because we've moved it around, we've got air into it, shoveling up from the pathways into the beds. It's aerated the seed heads, and so Andy's right. Best practice we cover it up. I think we have time. Let's just cover it up for maybe 11 days and plant October 1st. Basically have till Thanksgiving for growth. The slows, the further we get, because the days are getting shorter, and days are getting cooler. There's some satisfaction in the silage tarp, though. Silage tarp from Farmer's Friends. Silage tarps will last longer if we just use this for 2 weeks, as opposed to all winter. That is a satisfying sight. Our future selves, our spring selves, will thank us profusely. Nipped weeds in the bud. We have our garden prepped and ready. If we just kept the silage tarp, all we would do is peel it back in spring when we're ready to transplant. Hopefully in a couple of weeks we remember, pull this up,
plant a cover crop. That adds extra goodness to the soil. We'll see how that goes. Gideon, come down, please. Mom and Jonah continuing work. Somebody in but every Friday, honey. A bike workshop. Have more chances of success. We've got a trailside work.
That's what I gotta do. Beans, I've got to put my garden to bed. I gotta do it. I gotta harvest. I gotta get some compost. I got to do a lot of stuff. Holy cow. I could do it right now, but it's dark. I mean, let's just say I went out there right now, tore up my garden. What would that look like? It'd be impossible. There's like 1 billion seeds of like grass. It's ridiculous. I don't think covering it with a silage tarp for 2 weeks would fix anything. Anyway, 7 o'clock. Huh. Crazy. Beans, what are you doing? What are you doing, Beans? You getting wild? Are you getting wild? You sound like you want to play. Yeah, really. Uh-huh. Yeah? You want me to chase you? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Well, I'm not gonna chase you. Okay? Because I'm not a cat. Did you think I was a cat? Did you? Yeah. That's what I thought. I am not. Help good dogs stop bad pests. Make the most of the season. What is that? True friends don't let their friends transport aquatic invasive species. These invaders can hide in the most unsuspected places. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Dogs can have invasive species on them. That makes sense. Get ready for hunting and trapping season. Great. October 5th, gun deer hunt for hunters with disabilities. Youth deer hunts. October 12th, duck, open water zone, elk. October 19th, bobcat. I have never seen a bobcat. Do they need a hunting season for bobcats? This is insane. This is why I never see animals. Cottontail rabbit, coyote, fisher, fox. Like, I've never seen a fox. Mink, muskrat, pheasant, raccoon. Like, I understand raccoon. I see a lot of raccoons, but bobcats, really? Never even seen one. Mink, muskrat,